flying, you don't have to. Yes, I guess you could drive, but the problem is these same men who control the airport have state troopers riding up and down the freaking freeway too. I just thought I'd point that out to you, mister. You don't have to fly if you don't want to. You're wrong, sir, and excuse me for calling your name, but please wake up, see the state of control we are under, and support everybody who's trying to point it out. Don't be in opposition. It shows that you are not conscious of what's going on.
American, every person on the United States soil or international soil can be deemed as a terrorist. If they have really any reason to want to detain you, they don't need to acknowledge your Fourth Amendment rights.
It's what supported things like the Patriot Act and now the NDAA and the ever-encroaching police state.
By order of the City of Pittsburgh Chief of Police, I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly. I order all those assembled to immediately disperse. You must leave the city. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code. No matter what your purpose is, you must leave. If you do not disperse, you may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
The disease is statism, and people are evolving past the paradigm of institutionalizing their desires to dominate others by violence and coercion into this thing called government. We're realizing that the morality that we expect ourselves to adhere to, the standards of behavior and conduct, like when you were taught in kindergarten, don't hit and don't steal, it wasn't unless you're a cop or an IRS agent, you know.
No, it was unless you're doing it to a nigger. That was the rules.
When you learned thou shalt not kill, it wasn't unless your dear leader gives you a gun and a badge and a one-way ticket to the other side of the world. Those were moral absolutes, but what we are doing now is institutionalized.
Now look at this fat motherfucker, okay? This is who you guys are. Unhappy with self and want to go out here and show what a man you are by inflicting suffering and turmoil on someone else that you've made weaker than you by arming yourself with an AK-47 or a grenade or something. Underneath all that, you are a weak child that needs to go to school and learn something. Because right here, if the only thing you can contribute to the world is carrying this gun and creating mass murder, your ass should have became a freaking stain on the damn mattress. Or worse than that, you should have never had the privilege of even becoming sperm. Your father should have never been born. Therefore, the world would not have to worry about your ass being here, or this motherfucker, or any of y'all sorry asses who know what you are doing. There is no way you guys could be out here with these guns without knowing that what you are doing is creating a state of siege on the American civilians. All of you guys are guilty of that, and you're all going to be killed for it.
And then the government and creating this moral exception for people that have the socially granted monopoly on the initiation of force over a given geographical area.
Yeah, they think they in Vietnam right now. That's what they think. This is a Vietnam invasion. They don't care whether it's America or Iran, Tehran, Afghanistan. It don't matter. I'm a colonel and I'm fat ass and I don't mind doing this shit. So I mean, bring it wherever. I'll go into church and slap the shit out of a nun because I'm cut like that. And yeah, let's get it started. Where is the victims?
Calling it government and pretending that it's good for us.
Now, do I fear getting my ass beat like that? Obviously not. Do I fear sitting around here and having to explain to the universe why I was afraid and didn't tell? Hell yeah, I do. You better believe I do.
No, everywhere was a free speech.
We got to worry about this shit. This is bad. This is real. Look, they think they in the desert. He think he looking at a bunch of tanks and shit in the desert. It's like, fool, you're in California, and these are American citizens.
And now we're seeing a complete totalitarian takeover of the United States of America. And we've been talking about this for years now. This is the police state. This is the police state. This is what a total breakdown of our society looks like. But we're seeing all of this intensify. This is all intensifying around the Second Amendment. Should we be able to own guns or not? Let's take guns away from the people. These are very big, very hardcore issues.
See, they make you buy these IDs, and once you buy this ID, you've accepted their way because you've agreed to accepting their name and their policy. And that's why this guy feels like he's got a right to make you prove that you have accepted the way. Because if you got there and you didn't have this ID, he'll tell you you need some